Say that the coin has always got two sides. When it comes to making a decision for any person to immigrate to Canada, they have their own thought process. Why?
One needs a change when one doesn't like that environment. For me, there was absolutely no problems.
Why can't we just go back? We had such a good life there, right? I have my friends in the same school. I know what college I will go to. I will have my own car.
Why is a country calling you? No, nobody has really bothered to find that particular angle.
That there are two differences when you work just to meet the needs and when you work for your pleasure. It's not a wrong decision, but the time it was taken was not the correct for me. You can understand that time when I came here, it was so difficult for me from that day to today to prove myself, to establish myself, to make myself comfortable with the mindset. What am I doing? Why am I doing? And what longest struggle is going to be?
My dad, it was his dream actually. It was his dream to go out of India, settle in a good country.
So he used to always tell me this thing: I want to change for my kids. I want to give them a life where they can live independently, where they don't have to ask anybody for anything. Whatever is the right thing they deserve, they'll get that.
So everything for me was settled and planned out. And all of a sudden, my parents told me right after grade 12 board exams that, oh, we're moving to Canada.
During high school, 2 years when things were difficult, like especially first 6 months, where I was finding the transition a little bit difficult, and then the courses and.
Back home, people like to talk, people like to socialize, people are very much involved in your life. Over here, when I came, I just saw it's a race. Everyone's just running. Over the years, when I started, integrating in my university culture, when I started forming a good friend zone, I started having a good network to socialize with. That's when I started seeing the good sides of this country.
If you're a girl, especially a girl and even a guy, you can't just take a bus at 2 in the morning. In India, it's not considered safe. You have to have your parents or your own driver with your car, otherwise something bad can happen to you.
That is a feeling I experience every day, and I'm really, really, really grateful to this country for giving me that sense of confidence back, that it's okay to wear what you want to wear, it's okay to say whatever you want to say. No one's going to judge you.
Coming here, it was more difficult because maybe our parents never decided to immigrate to Canada for their own well-being. They are parents, so they can easily live their life in India as they want.
Obviously, India will always be in my roots. I will always be an Indian because that's my ethnicity, and I'm never going to give up on that. And the beauty about becoming a Canadian is they never want you to give up on who you are. Am I an Indian? 100%. Am I a Canadian? 100%. That's just something which is a part of me, and that nobody can change.
When you come, you take a decision, it's your call. But when you want to go back, there are several factors which you have to weigh. Are your kids comfortable here? How is their education going? How do they feel about it? Where are they going to settle? It's a two-way deal, as I said before. You gain some and you lose some.
I would definitely say that wherever the flock of birds fly, they go back to their nest at the end in the evening. Same thing is with me. My home is there in India. I feel any time after 5 years or 10 years, after I have given a good time to my kids, my family, and then they want to move forward to another city or country, they can move. They will be definitely having all blessings of mine to move anytime, anywhere, and then I would go back to my own nest, my own home, my own place.